Workers at the Hambantota harbour in Hambantota continued their strike action for a fifth day today.
The Singaporean ship carrying a cargo of motor vehicles, which had been seized by the striking workers 4 days ago and was taken over by the Navy yesterday, left the port. A second ship, owned by a Chinese corporation carrying a cargo of iron and gas, is still in port and in the custody of the Navy. Sources at the harbour say that the ship is unable to weigh anchor as there are no workers to unload the cargo. While the dock is under the control of Navy, other sections of the harbour, including the administration building, have been secured by the police and the Special Task Force. Minister Mahinda Amaravira visited the harbour this afternoon to meet with the strikers. We still do not know whether the Chinese are taking it or not. Discussions were held with China and a preliminary agreement was signed. A proper agreement has not been signed as yet. It has not been concluded. We do not know how many months it will take. Calculations have to be made. This is not like purchasing an item from a shop. We are still speaking to the Chinese. They do not like what is happening here. If you stop this now, then I can speak to the Chinese by noon tomorrow and ensure that they guarantee all of your jobs. But if they are not willing to withdraw and return to work, at least by noon tomorrow, then I will have to make some decisions. If the Chinese corporation says no, we cannot turn back. Meanwhile, at a media briefing convened today, the All Ceylon General Ports Employees Union had this to say. The previous government recruited 20 persons to Sri Lanka ports through the job training program. This government too has recruited about 20 people to the Ports Authority. The government is trumpeting how they will generate 1 million jobs, but they are unable to make plans for the jobs of these 483 workers. When they cannot give 483 jobs, how will they give 1 million? The workers have been dragged to the streets. This is being done by the Malik Ranil Committee, the Economic Management Committee. They do not take any notice of what any of the ministers say. They take all the decisions unilaterally and unload it on the port.